Hi there guys, so I'm back with another vlog here today and I'm gonna let loose from right at the beginning here. So this week has been very interesting for me. I've had a lot of panic attacks, a lot of thoughts in my head and sensations, so much that it's hard for me to sleep at night and I keep tossing and turning from different thoughts. You know, that classic thought of going crazy is literally that thought that just is at the background and is feeling a lot of things. Sometimes I get a thought, and that thought is so strong and persistent that I feel like, oh no, something bad is gonna happen. Like, oh, am I gonna get a stroke? Am I gonna get, because the pain it comes with along as well is just so realistic. But deep down, I know that if anything bad was to happen, like a life-threatening thing, a life-changing, you know, event of any sort, then it would have happened before, because all of these thoughts and experiences, I've gone through it so many times, like throughout my journey from October when I had the first panic attack, and even way before that, years ago, you know. So I am trying to stay with all that discomfort. I'm trying to just register everything under the anxiety umbrella. But then I feel sometimes that when is this gonna end, basically, because it's like it happened this week, it happened a month ago, it happened a week before that, a month before that. Like, it's just keep happening. Like, I get better and then I take a step back, not voluntarily, like I'm not doing anything wrong, but it's just the nervous system is like, it's so hard to shape it, and it's just so hard to teach it something new. The old neural ways, the old pathways that are formed, the anxious ways of living and overthinking, they were so strong and engraved in my system from early, like even before 2011, when I fell into depersonalization. Like, I'm talking about maybe 2-3 years old or so. So my entire life, those pathways have just been the norm for me to react and to thinking, and it's just shaped everything around me. So to break it, to understand, it's difficult, but I've got no other way, I've got no other option but to sit with all the discomforts and decide to react differently. And at the same time, I am trying to go forth ahead in life and trying to deal with everything that comes in life. And in the background, I am running a new system here, so things are very demanding, like energy wise, mentally, and just the overall effort and the energy that I'm putting into it is a lot. Like, even if I break it down, at times around in the evening nowadays, around 6, 7-ish, I get so tired. Like, I've got no energy in me. I can barely keep going. Like, I'm just completely sluggish. And I think a big reason for that is all the mental drive and effort that I'm using in comparison to the other people. So caffeine being number one, so I just have a black coffee in the morning. Sometimes, I might just throw in a energy drink, and that's a bad habit I've picked up in the last month or two. I know I can cut that out anyways, but the downside to that is the drop of energy, along with the anxiety that's just, when all the noise just completely shuts off at one go. It's like the whole body becomes relaxed. Like, I feel completely drained. My brain is so tired. It's working around 10 times the speed the normal person works at. So that I need to, of course, understand, and I do understand it. So whenever I get drained nowadays in the evening, I just literally try keep pushing with whatever energy I've got left. And part of the ways to calm down the nervous system, to communicate safety, that I've learned from my coach, is take a nap, whether that's 20-30 minutes, and you don't have to go sleep, just to relax the nervous system. And I've been trying that as well, but it's just like, it's never ending cycle, and you can't wish for this to be over. I can't wish for it to get any easier. Like, the only way to respond to all of this is what's happening today. Just keep going. And then it happens again in a different form tomorrow, the next day. And it's just so many ways that it can come at you. But the bottom line is just the way you react to it, the way you process things. And also my gut as well. So in the last few days, my gut, for some reason, has been feeling a bit bloated, and because of that, I've been clenching my stomach. So even when I talk now, I'm not even talking with the bass or confidence that I was talking with before. it feels like my voice has gone croaky because I'm pushing out all the audio, my voice, I'm pushing out from my throat here. It shouldn't really be coming from here, it should be coming from down there. But you see small things that change the physiology of the body, how you feel within yourself is exactly how you're going to project to yourself. So those small things just completely throw me off. And it's just like, now I've got to fix this. I mean, sorry, we don't fix anything when it comes to this, but now I've got to sit with this for however long it takes and just go through it and push through it. Just complete discomfort. I'm getting discomfort from my gut, from my stomach, my throat, my thoughts. Even, right now when I go out like to mosque to pray, when I go out to, greet somebody in the road, for example, I feel that urge of anxiety kicking in stronger than a month ago, for example. It's just that the physiology made it so difficult now that I'm talking from higher up and I'm just a bit more in my head, a bit more self-aware of what I'm saying and stuff, but normal interactions just need you to be natural. Everything will go smooth whenever you're external, but I'm just so internal nowadays, and it's a tug of war. Like, quite literally, it's a tug of war. So yeah, I am trying to also let loose and just be natural. So even just talking around with my siblings, with parents, with whenever I'm on the phone, whenever I go out, just any interaction, I'm just trying to let loose, just be myself. However awkward I come across, however weird I come across, like I'm trying to minimize performative actions and speech and just anything that makes me want to hit a bar, people's bar or expectations they have of me. Something else that I just thought of as well that fits the same category is I met an old friend, a family friend, around 3 weeks ago. And, from all the work I've been doing, I feel like I've transitioned as a person, like maybe, come over from a complete anxious person, somebody that's in their mind a lot, to somebody that's more engaging, more social, fluid, and butterfly-ish like. But because I haven't seen him for a while, I was still open at the beginning, like as I'm talking to him, how have you been? How's family? Oh, I'm doing this. How's work going? How's this and that? Everything's fine at surface level. But as the eye contact continues going, like in the conversation, I tend to slowly be a bit more internal. And that's natural, until I completely get used to all of this and hopefully become more external. But the fact is, he knows the old me. He hasn't seen me for years. So in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, he knows me as the shy person. Is that what he's thinking of me? That's the thoughts that's running through my mind as I'm trying to keep the conversation with him. And it's like, for some reason, subconsciously, I've started to live up to the image that he has of me. It's like I'm serving people. Like, this is what you think of me. Okay, I'm going to downplay myself. I'm going to minimize myself just to, avoid any conflict or avoid any awkward questions arising. Is the way my brain thinks in those sort of instances, and I don't know why. It's just like complete shyness to just be myself, regardless. I don't care what you label me. And another factor is I don't want to make him uncomfortable. I don't want him to take a step back, think like, oh wow, this guy's not anxious anymore. He knows what he's doing, and then he becomes a bit sort of hesitant with the things he's saying, or just switches up for me, and then I pick that up, and then when I pick that up, it'll be secondary anxiety for me, like, oh yeah, okay, no problem. This is how, like, now I have to be the confident person. It's just that switch of role that's just that I have to learn. Like, if I was to give somebody anxiety from the way I'm behaving and I'm behaving naturally, then so be it. I don't need to go back and forth, play ping pong with them emotionally or mentally of any sort. So that's something that I'm still learning, and I feel like it is getting better with each interaction. The more interactions I have with people in every aspect, like somebody that I haven't seen in a while, somebody that I was so awkward with before, somebody that it's hard to open up with, all of those avenues, when I go down them numerous of times, I feel like I'll have enough references to just let loose regardless. So maybe, yeah, my brain and my experiences and just nervous system in general is lacking good references, basically. So I've learnt all the textbook stuff. I've learned the mechanics of anxiety and social stuff, but it's now practice stuff that I need to go out there and just keep trying. Like example, yesterday after praying, I met a friend that lives around the corner here, and he said, "Do you want to come football on Friday night?" And just the interaction itself, I was just slightly tense, but I was still answering back like normal. In my head, slightly, not much. So I was like, okay, football on Friday, right? Okay, I'll see. I wanted to play football. Like this is what I said. I want to play football, but I'll see how things go. And I wanted to also add on and say, can I get your number? Like if I change my mind or if I actually want to come, I'll just message you or call you. But then for some reason I erased that, and I thought, okay, yeah. And then I said, I'll let you know because I see him a few times in the mosque. So in my mind, what was going through is like, okay, now I've got to learn and get to know a new set of people, a whole different social group here, and how awkward would it be, how this is that. So I'm already catastrophizing and planning my downfall ahead, and that's the anxiety itself. And I realized that when I left the whole meet and the interaction with him, and I came home and I thought, that avoidance is the anxiety itself. And to get over it, I need to go through this. Like I need to have these sort of interactions. It's become so secondary for me to just reject things because of discomfort. Even though I really want to play football and, make friends and stuff like that. Nowadays, everything's so scarce. Like I haven't kicked ball in a while. I haven't seen any friends. Like I literally have one or two friends and they're all busy. I'm busy. Our schedules don't fall into the same order here. And that's natural, but I feel like I need to expand my horizons and continue growing. So yeah, anyways, that's my take and that's what I've been going through this week. And hopefully I'll keep a updated vlog on here. I'll post another one to just follow up with this one and see how things are playing out, and something else that I might want to share on YouTube here. But I hope all of you are enjoying your week and experiencing less discomfort than I am. And bear in mind, I'm not hating on my discomfort. It's just who I am, and one day I'll be on the comforting side, on the more comfortable side, not comforting. But yeah, I know I'll be able to cross that line soon, even though there isn't a line, it's just a growth, and we'll get there slowly, right? Yeah. So enjoy your day. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment or whatnot, and I'll catch you guys on the next vlog. Take care.